It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're underway from Seattle. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game to the LSU product. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Lamar now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jackson now on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
That play good for 17 on a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returnable from the 2. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, That's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lamar out of the pistol. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Gets it to the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field, the tone of this drive.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Shot.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Yo.
Brown on the inside give. And they don't allow a lane to form. Defense taking care of that play near the line. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. They're out and set. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call.
21.
Herbert out of his end zone, and that's going to be a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points, and their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine, because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, go Lion.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Where offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Herbert. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Option play they give to Benson. It's on the turf, falls out, he lost it. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants?
Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. They give on second to Benson. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys push the lead up to 12. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. 2-2 Atwell, now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. He beams one deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set. Ray. 59. Baylor tight.
Now they send their back in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He puts everything behind this. That's complete inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 3-possession game. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Atwell now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 31. That's Thomas, he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Now here's Lamar. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Might just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Herbert now. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
5-9. Go. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
He has it at the 46. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And it'll be Seahawks football. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Go ahead. 180.
They'll run here on first down. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Real quick.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
180.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready, shot. Set up.
Jackson to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get a smidgen closer as it's down to 16.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Set. Reload.
The give now to Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hold the right. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hold the right. Set. 380. Get out. Set.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Buying some time right. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. It's Herbert once more. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Now Seattle going to call a 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Atwell now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Working quickly here. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Keyword, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready.
It's Benson on the give. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. He's on the move. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Let's go, let's go.
On third down, Herbert. Fits it through the middle. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Oh, he shows a burst on his return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Forward.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Lamar off the play fake. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
This is complete to Neighbors. And he got this close to midfield before going out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Let's go. 180.
Now Jackson. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
You are X.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, middle. Alpha, sit up.
Lone back gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Jackson looking to throw. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Handoff headed left to Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Here's Brown again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. Brown. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Seahawks get it back to a 19-point deficit. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set. First and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds a man right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Hey, Kappa. Hey, Ray.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Right. Set. Go.
Here's Herbert. Able to get it to Benson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
A run here with Benson. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Play made by E.J. Speed. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Set. 380. You're out. 59, 59. Ready.
Benson once more. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
380. You're out. Baylor tight. You're out.
This is Benson, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
380.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set.
Pierce coming in motion left here.
Wide enough.
Here's a give to Benson. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Set. 21. Set.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Whoa. Set.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Set.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Atwell now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him.
One more, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set hot, hot.
Play action now with Jackson. Forced out to his right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
180. Set up.
Handoff now from the gun. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
180.
They'll run here following the penalty. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Already.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
180.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They maybe get a yard there, still can't manage to run it in. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Ready, shot.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
21. Set.
Herbert out of his end zone. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. 30. He's at the 10. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
kicker all lines up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
Brown on the inside give. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Wait, ready? Sit hot. Alpha.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Cowboys about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now a give left side. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Pickup of 3 on the carry. That's going to bring up 4th and 2. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It'll go down as a 37-yard punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Sit hot.
Another try following the sack. Got him, man. It's Thomas. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Seattle.